So these are some applications that Rick could download on his Android phone to help him with text-to-speech. Voice Aloud Reader, Talk Free, Pocket, Narrator's Voice, T2S, Text-to-Voice Read Aloud, Voice Stream Reader. This barely scratches the surface of all the apps that are out there for TTS, but these were some ones that I found in top user-rated lists. I also looked at apps that use optical character recognition. This is when the user points their camera at something and it reads the text to them. Some top apps for this include Text Fairy, Text Detective, KNFB Reader, Adobe Scan, and Smart Lens. I found some computer add-ons for text-to-speech, such as the TTS Reader, Balboa, Read and Write. I think Rick would need a lot more guidance using a computer for this type of, or using a computer program like this. As I mentioned, I feel like adding things to his phone makes things the most accessible and helpful to him right now. Some speech-to-text applications include Speech Notes, Voice Notes, Speech Texter, Voice Text, Google Assistant, List Note, and OneNote. Other considerations that I think would be helpful AT for Rick include a C-Pen reader. I found very mixed reviews on this as far as its accuracy, and with the screen being so small that it wasn't helpful. So I also think that Rick would need a fair amount of instruction on how to use this, and we'd have to decide if it was really helpful enough to him or if it made it more difficult. I also think a talking dictionary might be helpful for Rick. He can use it. Some of them offer pronunciation features. He can look up a definition of the word there. Actually being able to read to him what is on the screen would be the most beneficial for him. So if he were to be reading something and he got stumbled upon a word, he would be able to utilize this AT. A reflection on this project is I really enjoyed working with Rick, and I hope that I've provided him with some assistive technology that can help him. The distance between us, as far as him being in Florida and me being in Ohio, definitely is a barrier for us. It creates a challenge because some of these things I just wish that I could physically show him to help him. As I mentioned, he's not real comfortable with using his cell phone. So, just starting there and slowly showing those features to him until he almost like mastered, and then we could add a new one. I just think that that would be the best thing for him, and it would be one less thing that he had to carry with him in order to utilize and to have that feel that he can read and write independently without relying on that support from his mother or friends, family. And that's all. Thanks for watching my presentation.